Okay, there's been a lot of hubbub about the wall, right? Build a wall on the southern border and keep the illegals from coming in and all this other stuff. Government's shut down, and Donald Trump, the president, is saying, hey, let's sit down and negotiate. Let's talk about this. Let's see what's going to happen. Well, the latest meeting, apparently, this is even confirmed by Trump. He sat down with Senator Schumer and Congresswoman Pelosi and said, okay, you're going to give me my wall? And they said, no. He said, okay, thank you, and left. He's like, oh, God, the media, this petulant child, this out-of-control crazy person, he just walked out of the room because they said, okay. Donald Trump has been negotiating multi-million-dollar and billion-dollar deals his entire life. I think he might know what he's doing. Secondarily, President Obama did the same thing. Oh, you're not going to do this for me? We're not even going to have a discussion. You do what I want or go away. That was his take. That's how he negotiated. He didn't actually negotiate. What he did was he said, no, I want what I want, and you're going to give it to me. And, oh, no, we're not. And then the Republicans, of course, pissed themselves and gave him everything he wanted, or most of it. So Donald Trump just walked out of the room. No. You're not going to, okay, fine, bye. I mean, are these people even coming up with negotiation? We don't hear about that. Is there a new plan presented to the president? Okay, here's what we're going to try to do. We'll give a little bit here, we'll give a little bit there, and maybe we can come up with some kind of a solution. You know, we'll get the government restarted, which is also very funny. Oh my God, the government is shut down. The problem is this. They don't want this wall. They don't want increased border security. And you might say to yourself, hamster, why? These people are coming in illegally. They can't vote. What's the upside for the Democrats? Why? Well, let me explain it to you. And I explained it to you in a different video. And since a lot of you are new here, thank you. I'll explain it real quickly again. It's called reapportionment. It's called the census, which is coming up in 2020. Now, what the census does for you guys overseas, and if you don't know, the census, of course, counts everybody in the country. Everyone, you see. And the Congress is reapportioned. 435 seats are reapportioned to the states based on population. So the more illegal aliens you can get in your state before the census means you can get new congressional seats taken away generally from red states. I'm talking to you, California. You see, it only takes 600,000 new residents in any district to generate a new district. Do you see how this works? You see, illegal aliens, they don't have to vote initially. Do you understand the implications? California, I think I heard yesterday, if they didn't count illegal aliens in California, they would lose 9 electoral votes. Okay, they're at like 48 now or something. They'd still be a massive presence because of their legal population. But those 9 votes will be distributed likely among Republican-leaning states. So when you have the next presidential election, which is, well, it won't be for 2020, it'll be 2024, the reapportionment will kick in. And as it currently sits today, California is set to gain a number congressional districts, which means a number more electoral votes. Do you understand the end game here? You see, the socialists aren't stupid. They play future. They're thinking this stuff through. Now, you might wonder, well, why hasn't anybody said anything about this? Hamster, you're not so damn smart. What do you know? President Trump floated the idea about a year ago. You know what? With our 2020 census, I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a question on the census form. Are you a citizen? Of course, the left blew a fucking gasket. Why? Because if they ask the question, those can be sorted out into the illegal census and can be taken out of the reapportionment process. Do you get it now? So there's a reason why. It's not just cheap labor. It's not because there's, children, being ripped from their pay. None of that fucking matters anyway. It doesn't make any difference. What matters is power. That's what this thing is all about. They don't want to shut the borders down like Trump wants a wall or a fence or whatever the hell the latest thing is. They want to get as many people in this country as possible for the census. Now, did you ever wonder, when President Obama was still in charge of things, Why, when these refugees came in, or whatever they were doing, he put them in blue states? That's interesting, isn't it? Because the thought process, well, these people are going to vote Democrat, and and the Republicans going crazy. Well, they're not going to be able to vote till they're citizens, right? So why wouldn't you put them in Republican states so they could vote and all that other crap? Because it's not the vote. It's the reapportionment. If you pack New York with more illegal aliens, New York gets more electoral votes for president. Do you see the genius in this plan? Donald Trump comes along. He wants to foil their little genius plan. And of course, they're fighting him tooth and nail, as you would expect. Again, this is a little bit of chess going on here. They're saying all of this bullshit. Hey, look at this. Children being gassed on the border. And what they're really saying is, holy fucking shit. If he shuts down the border, our little plan about the Electoral College, what are we going to do then? Because they know most of their ideas are not that popular with the American people. As a matter of fact, most of the stuff they stand for, the only way it's in effect is because some court somewhere said, it shall be. That's their favorite method. They go to court. Oh, of course they went to court with Donald Trump and the Senate. Are you kidding me? James Maxwell, thank you for listening.